Alright, folks. Today we're talking about a breed that looks like it was specially designed for the sole purpose of being Instagram famous. That's right, we're talking about the Keeshond. You've probably seen one of these dogs strut around like they know their royalty. They've got that "I'm too cute for you to handle" vibe going on. It's like they're walking through life like they're on the cover of a doggy fashion magazine. But what do you really know about the Keeshond, besides the fact that they look like they're wearing the world's fluffiest scarf? Let's dive into the Keeshond experience. 1. The look. Like a wolf, but way more cuddly. First off, if you're thinking about getting a Keeshond, let me tell you, these dogs look like they were designed by an artist who's obsessed with fur. Fur, and more fur. You've got a double coat that's so thick, it's like wrapping your hands in a cloud. Seriously, this dog's coat has more volume than your favorite shampoo commercial. They look like they're made of an actual puffball that's constantly rolling around the house. If you've got allergies, you might want to reconsider. They're like walking tumbleweeds of hair. The good news: you'll never need a blanket in the winter. Just wrap yourself in your Keeshond. The face of a wolf, the heart of a teddy bear. Their face is a masterpiece of fluff and cuteness. Imagine if a wolf got stuck in a snowstorm, but then they decided to cuddle instead of hunt. That's the Keeshond. You get the fierce expression, but with the temperament of a soft, fluffy marshmallow. And those ears. They look like they could hear a pin drop on the other side of the country, but they're more interested in hearing your voice. 2. The personality. The dog that thinks it's the boss. If you're looking for a dog that's gonna worship the ground you walk on and never make a peep, a Keeshond is not for you. These dogs have big personalities. In fact, they have so much personality, they're probably walking around like they're the most important thing in your house. Don't be surprised when they give you that look like, "I'm just here to grace your life with my presence." Vocal as heck. These dogs are not shy. If they see something they don't like, you'll hear about it. The Keeshond is the type of dog that will bark at a leaf just to let you know it's there. Want to have a conversation? Good luck. Because the Keeshond is likely to cut you off with its opinions on everything happening in the neighborhood. Super social. You've got a Keeshond. Well, get ready to make friends with everyone in your neighborhood. They're like the party planner of the dog world. If a Keeshond sees you chatting with someone, they'll just stroll over, sit down, and join the conversation like they belong. They're not afraid to take center stage. In fact, they prefer it. 3. The energy. Surprisingly active for such a fluffy dog. Now, just because they look like they're going to nap all day, doesn't mean they actually will. They've got energy to burn. The Keeshond isn't just a fluffball, they've got the heart of an athlete. Sure, they'll nap like the best of them, but when it's time to play, you better be ready for some action. They're quick, they're agile, and they've got enough energy to give you a workout just keeping up with them. Walks are a must. You can't just let them out into the yard and call it a day. The Keeshond needs a good walk to get rid of some of that energy. They'll be more than happy to tag along for a jog, but they also like to be the leader of the pack. Don't think you can just drag them down the street. They'll lead the way, and if you try to go faster than they want, you're probably going to get pulled along. 4. The intelligence. Smart, but sassy. If you're looking for a dog that will follow your every command like a robot, don't buy a Keeshond. They're smart, but they're also a bit stubborn. The Keeshond is the kind of dog that's like, "Yeah, I get it, I know the command, but why should I do it?" Training them isn't impossible, but good luck getting them to do something they don't want to do. They're independent thinkers. You know those dogs who just sit there and stare at you like, "I'm not sure if you're right, but I'll follow along just to humor you." Yeah, that's the Keeshond in a nutshell. They'll learn tricks, but it might take a few more treats and a lot more patience than you'd expect. 5. Grooming. Prepare for the fluff explosion. Remember how we talked about their fur? Well, it's like having a personal snowstorm in your house every time you pet them. They shed a lot. Like, more than you think a dog that small should. Seriously, if you don't have a good vacuum, you're going to have to live with hair everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. In the couch. On your clothes. In the food you eat. Okay, maybe not that bad, but you get the point. Brush, brush, brush. If you're not brushing your Keeshond regularly, you're not going to be happy. It's not just about the shedding, it's about keeping their coat healthy and preventing matting. Sure, they might look cute, but they're a time commitment when it comes to grooming. It's like you're giving them a spa day every week. 6. The health. Tough, but not immune to everything. Keeshonds are generally pretty sturdy dogs, but like all breeds, they've got their potential issues. They can suffer from certain health problems like hip dysplasia, eye issues, and heart conditions, but overall, they're a relatively healthy breed if you keep them active and well groomed. Lifespan. Keeshonds typically live to be about 12 to 15 years old. So, you're getting a solid commitment. 7. Is a Keeshond right for you? Alright, after hearing all this, you're probably thinking, is a Keeshond the right dog for me? If you're looking for a dog that's adorable, full of personality, and will steal the show at every family gathering, then yes, the Keeshond is a fantastic choice. But if you want a dog that's going to sit quietly in the corner and not disturb anyone, you've probably got the wrong breed. Keeshonds are fun, active, and ready to make their presence known. They're not for the faint of heart or the "I just want a quiet, low-maintenance dog" folks. But if you can handle the fluff, the energy, and the vocal opinions, then you've got yourself a loyal, loving companion who's ready to take on the world and make sure everyone knows they're the star of the show. So, go ahead. Get yourself a Keeshond. But don't say I didn't warn you, this dog's going to think it runs the show. And it probably will.